Ready to see how much damage we can do? Don't forget that EasyEdit protects you by making a backup file if you made some changes you didn't want. Insert mode, denoted by the I here, means that when I start typing, any characters at the cursor move to the right. For example, if I type ABC, the note line and all the characters on it move to the right. I'll use the destructive backspace key at the top right of the keyboard to delete the ABC I just typed in. When I toggle Insert Mode off by pressing the Insert key, and I type ABC again, the three characters replaced the NOT in note. I use the cursor left key, not the backspace key, to get to the beginning of the line. I again type NOT, and I have my word note back. I'll toggle the insert mode back on because that's easiest to use for writing source code. Or maybe I just got used to it. If you merely want to insert a new line of code, the simplest technique is to put the cursor on the beginning of the line where you want to add code. When you press the field release key, EasyEdit will push down the line you're on in all subsequent lines, opening up a new line for you to type text. Cursor up, and now you can key whatever you wish. You can get rid of the line with the destructive backspace, but Unibase gives you a line delete function, function key 7. The line is gone. Uh-oh. I made a mistake and pressed line delete twice instead of just once. Fortunately, EasyEdit gives you an undo function for deleted lines. Press function key 10, then the letter U for undo, and the extra line I deleted is restored. Alternately, you can just start keying at the beginning of the line where you want to add code. When you finish the line and press field release, the rest of the text is moved down. EasyEdit also has block function capabilities. You can mark several lines of code in a row, then copy them elsewhere. Move them to a new location, or just delete them. Let me get rid of this line, function key 7, and let's start at this declare set of lines. I'm going to press function key 8. This calls up my block functions. I have a choice of copy, delete, mark, and relocate. If I choose something like copy right now by pressing the letter C, EasyEdit tells me I haven't marked a block yet, so I can't do anything. Alright, let's press function key 8 again and put in the letter M for mark. EasyEdit tells me it's waiting for the second mark. I move the cursor down. It can be anywhere on a line. It can even be on a blank line. When I press F8 and the letter M again, notice that the area that I was in turned red. This is now a marked block, and I can do several things with it. Let's move to the end of the file with the N key. Press function key 8 and the letter C for copy. You don't see anything yet, but that's because EasyEdit copies the block to the lines below the cursor. If I press the N key again, we see all this code at the end of the program, and it's also still at the beginning of the program. This might be useful if you want a similar piece of code in several different places. You can copy the text you've already typed and make whatever changes you need. Saves an awful lot of typing. What else can we do with this marked block? If I press function key 8 and then the letter D for delete, the code disappears. Don't panic though, I still have it at the end of the program. I'll mark the code again, this time starting with the last line, F8, M, and move the cursor up to the declare line, and F8M again. The block of code turns red again. I'll press the home key and cursor down to just before the external line. I'll press function key 8 again, and this time I'll use the letter R for relocate instead of copying the code. The code is inserted at the line just below the cursor. I'll type F8 again and the letter M, and the code turns black. We've unmarked it. And it means we no longer have a marked block. If we go to the end of the program, we see that our declare lines are gone. Wow, that was kind of exciting. What's next? How about a function that can run amok if we do something stupid?